Welcome to this video, where we explore one of the most profound questions that humans have asked themselves throughout history. Is the universe real, or are we living in a simulation? This is a question that has puzzled scientists, philosophers, and theologians alike for centuries. In this video, we will explore this question from different perspectives, including scientific, philosophical, and theological perspectives. Later in this video, we will also hear what Elon Musk has to say about it. So, let's begin with the scientific perspective. The scientific perspective on the question of whether the universe is real or a simulation is just primarily based on the laws of physics. One of the most fundamental laws of physics is the law of conservation of energy, which states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. This law suggests that the universe is real because it implies that the energy that exists in the universe must have existed from the beginning of time. Another scientific argument for the reality of the universe is the existence of physical constants. These constants, such as the speed of light, the gravitational constant, and the electromagnetic constant, remain the same throughout the universe, indicating that the universe is real and not a simulation. Physicist Brian Greene argues, if we're living in a simulation, whoever is running it had to have decided what the speed of light is, what the mass of the electron is, and so on. And so, it would be a very weird simulation where the rules of the game that we're playing seem so fundamental and so stable. The philosophical perspective on the question of whether the universe is real or a simulation is rooted in the concept of skepticism. The philosopher René Descartes famously questioned the reality of the external world, arguing that the only thing he could be certain of was his own existence. He argued, "I think, therefore I am," suggesting that the mind is the only thing that can be known for certain to exist. Another philosophical argument for the simulation theory is the concept of the brain in a vat. This thought experiment proposes that a brain could be kept alive and stimulated in a vat, creating a simulated reality that the brain experiences as real. The philosopher Nick Bostrom has argued that it is more likely than not that we're living in a simulation, based on the assumption that advanced civilizations will develop the technology to simulate reality, and the likelihood that they would use this technology to create ancestor simulations. There's also a theological perspective on the question of whether the universe is real or a simulation is based on religious beliefs. In many religions, the universe is believed to have been created by a divine being, suggesting that the universe is real and not a simulation. Theologian Thomas Aquinas argued that God's existence can be deduced through observation of the universe, stating, "The beauty and perfection of the universe suggest the existence of an intelligent and powerful creator." However, some religious beliefs support the simulation theory. The Hindu religion believes in the concept of Maya, which suggests that the world is an illusion created by the mind. The philosopher and mystic Alan Watts explained, "The Hindus and Buddhists have always said the world is Maya, an illusion. They didn't mean by that it doesn't exist, but that it's not what it appears to be." Like we said at the beginning, we also want to hear what the iconic entrepreneur behind SpaceX and Tesla Motors has to say about it. He has stated in various interviews and public appearances that he believes it is highly probable that we're living in a simulation. He has argued that the rapid advancement of technology, particularly in the areas of virtual reality and artificial intelligence, suggests that it is plausible that a highly advanced civilization has already created a simulated reality. In a 2016 interview at the Code Conference, Musk stated, "There's a 1 in billions chance that this is base reality." He went on to explain that if we assume that civilization will continue to advance technologically, that it is likely that at some point in the future, we will be able to create a simulated reality indistinguishable from our own. Musk has also compared our reality to a video game, stating if you assume at any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality, even if that rate of advancement drops by 1,000 from what it is now. Then you just say, okay, let's imagine it's 10,000 years in the future, which is nothing on the evolutionary scale. So given that we're clearly on a trajectory to have games that are indistinguishable from reality, and those games could be played on any set-top box or on a PC or whatever, and there would probably be billions of such computers or set-top boxes, it would seem to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions. While Musk's opinion on the simulation theory is controversial, it raises important questions about the nature of reality and our place in the universe. It challenges us to think deeply about our perceptions, consciousness, and the limits of our understanding of the world around us. So, back to the question. Is the universe real, or are we living in a simulation? The truth is, we may never know for sure. While scientists' evidence supports the reality of the universe, philosophical arguments and religious beliefs suggest that the simulation theory is a possibility. As physicist and philosopher Max Tegmark states, it's impossible to know for sure whether we're in a simulation. But if we're not, then nothing else matters. And if we are, then nothing else matters. Regardless of whether the universe is real or a simulation, what matters is our experience of it. Our perceptions, emotions, and interactions with the world shape our lives and our understanding of reality. As the philosopher and mathematician Blaise Pascal said, "The heart has its reasons, which reason does not know." So perhaps it is the heart rather than the mind that holds the key to understanding the nature of our reality. Ultimately, the question of whether the universe is real or a simulation is a fascinating one that inspires us to think deeply about the nature of reality, consciousness, and our place in the universe. Whether we're living in a simulation or not, we can continue to explore and expand our understanding of the world around us and the mysteries that lie beyond. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope it has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to keep asking questions. Please feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one.